At 6.
Deadly attack right in front of a Collier County home. A dog trailing its owners without a leash charges a family's Chihuahua, killing it within seconds. The 8-year-old pup put up a fight, but it wasn't enough to fend off its attacker. The suspected owners call the attacking dog back before them actually then taking off themselves. And as ABC 7's Ryan Arbogast actually leaving the 8-year-old Chihuahua just there for his owners to actually come and find and then take over to the vet. Yeah, as ABC 7's Ryan Arbogast found out, now the one that she believes is responsible for the attack had to do with what happened after that attack happened. The owners just left right after this happened, according to what was caught on camera. Now, she never heard the dogs attacking, so let's get you more now with ABC 7's Ryan Arbogast.
Keep your animals on a leash, regardless of the situation. That's the lesson, unfortunately, 2 families out in Immokalee had to learn the hard way last week. We warn you, the video you're about to see is graphic. A quiet day on this Immokalee street is about to turn into one chock full of tragedy.
It was so many emotions when I seen that video. I was so angry.
You are watching a bird's eye view of Maria Mendoza's home on Custard Avenue via her Ring camera. The surveillance captured an attack on tape she never wants to see again.
I was crying all the way home, and I was just praying to God that my dog would still be holding on until I made it there so I could say my final goodbyes.
You can see a man on a golf cart with his large dog trailing behind. No leash. The dog immediately makes a move for Mendoza's 8-year-old Chihuahua Ace, doing enough damage in just a few seconds to leave him dead.
It's for not cruelty or neglect or whatever.
Animal advocate Tom Kep with Snip Collier watched the video. He says the 3-figure fine and slap on the wrist isn't enough punishment for the owner, who essentially acts as a getaway driver.
I'd tell him that he knows it's not supposed to be running loose and it is his fault. That's what I'd tell him. Probably wouldn't be nice.
The dog owners didn't care to check on my dog. They didn't care to at least come and knock on the door and let us know, like, hey, my dog just attacked your dog.
The dog involved in the attack is set to be put down here at Collier County Domestic Animal Services on Wednesday. Kep says to make sure you keep your animals on a leash and watch them at all times, so we avoid situations like this with 2 unfortunately dead animals and instead have a better situation. I'm reporting today in Collier County. Ryan Arbogast, ABC 7.
Let's get you more on when an animal may be put down after something like this. Euthanasia is mandated by law, but it varies from state to state. Dogs are not put down after every attack because it's not always clear-cut. But a law in California attempts to make that decision a bit easier, especially if the pup has a history of aggression, if it's the dog's second attack on a person or animal in 3 years, or if the owner trained it to be violent. In all of those cases, vets are clear to humanely put the dog down. And depending on how serious the case is, the owner could either have to pay up or potentially spend up to 4 years in prison.